speaking test of the Ielts exam, and today I will be your examiner. My name is Nilufar Azimova. Can I know your full name, please?
Yes, my full name is Mubina Muhammadmansurova. Please call me Mubina.
So if you're ready, let's start with part 1. In this part, I'm going to ask some questions about yourself. So let's talk about the place where you live in now. What kind of housing do you live in?
Well, I live in a beautiful house with a huge family of mine. There are 8 of us, and there are like about 6 rooms in our house, and my favorite one is my bedroom.
Okay, thank you. And is your neighborhood good place for young people to live?
Well, for sure, because there is a huge, I'd say, kindergarten next to my house where so many neighbors of mine take their children to, and they spend like a lot of quality time there hanging out and just having fun.
And would you like to move to somewhere else in the future?
I'm thinking of moving abroad in the near future. I guess there are so many more opportunities there, and obviously I'm striving for a better life.
Thank you. And now let's talk about languages. How many languages have you learned so far?
Well, I speak 3 languages. Obviously, Uzbek is my native language. Then there's Russian, which I've been like studying since my childhood, and there's also English, which I guess I'm still in the process of learning, but still I guess I'm quite fluent now.
And are you planning to learn any new language?
Yes, I'm thinking of Arabic, but I know how complicated it is because I have a teacher of mine who kind of inspires me to learn that language. So thinking of doing that in the upcoming years.
Why do you think learning Arabic is difficult?
Well, it's just about the grammar and the pronunciation of the words are a little different compared to the languages that I speak. So, yeah.
And what will help you to learn Arabic better? What do you think?
I guess kind of sticking to textbooks would be great because like gaining a lot of information related to the things that I'm interested in, and obviously like watching some content online and seeing how natives speak and use that language in real life. I guess it's going to be so helpful to kind of master that language on a better level.
Thank you. Now let's talk about sports. How often do you play sports?
Well, to be honest, I guess I need to admit that I'm not that active, physically active, and not physically fit, because it hasn't been my priority for some reason. But I'm thinking of taking a fitness in the summer, actually this summer. So hopefully I'll get better. But like other than that, I love football. Not necessarily do football, but I love watching it with my granddad. We spent a lot of time watching football together. So yeah.
And what kind of sports are popular in your country?
Well, I think with females like table tennis, I guess like there are so many females who do table tennis here, and with males, I guess for sure football as well as basketball. They both play and watch it.
Why do you like women like table tennis? Why do you think so?
I guess because it's not that physically hard and it doesn't take like too much to learn how to play table tennis, and I guess there are so many health benefits that this great type of sport offers. So,
Thank you. And now let's talk about relaxing. What do you usually do to relax?
Well, there are several activities that I engage in while I'm thinking of relaxing and having some peaceful time. Well, I think first of all I love reading because I kind of delve into the plot of the book that I'm reading and can enjoy my time by myself, like without no one disturbs me during that time. And the other thing that I do is listening to music and doing some housework, like cleaning around while there's no one around. And yeah, I appreciate those times so much.
Why do you like sitting alone without anyone?
Well, I guess from time to time, it is so important to have this me time because these are the exact times when you grow as a person. You learn kind of more about yourself, about your personality. You kind of do this the journey where you do the self-discovery. So I believe those times are really important in order to grow.
Okay, thank you. So this is the end of part 1. Now let's move to part 2. In this part, I'm going to give you one topic, and I would like you to describe the topic for 1 to 2 minutes. But before that, you have 1 minute to take some notes if you want. So here's paper and pen, and here's your topic. So now you have 1 minute to take some notes. So your time is up. So remember, you have 1 to 2 minutes to speak, so don't worry if I stop you. Now, can you start speaking, please?
Okay. First of all, I'd like to mention that I love online shopping so much because of the convenience that is offered. Basically, the website that I recently bought a thing from was Amazon, where I go quite often just because I like their items so much, and the things that are offered by this website are of a good quality. So the thing I bought was a t-shirt for my dad on his birthday. I was looking for some gifts, and then I got some great options. Decided to purchase those, and the thing that I liked the most was probably the price, because those things were of a good quality, and at the same time they were so affordable. While you can't really say the same about the offline shopping, because like when you go to the shops, like there's also some charge, extra charge, which is why it makes it a little bit more expensive. So which is why I like this Amazon website so much. And obviously shopping there is such a wonderful experience, because you don't have to go anywhere, you can like enjoy your shopping experience from the comfort of your home. So it was a great experience overall, but the thing is, we had some problems with the delivery service. The delivery was a little bit delayed, which is why they couldn't like deliver it on time, and my gift was a little bit late. So I had to like celebrate my dad without my gift on the birthday day. So I kind of like apologized for that, and wrote a complaint to the manager of the website. So he told me that there was like a little problem there going on. He apologized and said that they were going to give me an extra discount for the discomfort that they created. So I'm still using this website because it is so, I'd say like convenient. And obviously like I can buy whatever I want without like going out of my house. So yeah.
Thank you so much. And are you planning to buy something else from this website?
For sure. I'm thinking of buying some perfume in the near future. So
thank you. So this is the end of part 2. And now let's move to part 3. In this part, I'm going to ask some general questions about online shopping. Well, what kind of things do people in your country often buy from online shops?
Well, I think there's like uchun that is like being so popular these days. So many people across all the age groups are using it because it is so convenient, the website is so good, and there are like no problems with delivery and all of that. So I think many people are buying some food because like there's like this new feature that they added recently where you can like purchase food. And obviously some daily items such as like clothes, a piece of clothing, like jewelry, books, and yeah.
Okay, and what do you think, what's the main reason for this popularity of online shopping?
Well, for example, here in Uzbekistan, these days there's like a lot of traffic jam happening all around the city, which is why I guess people are amazed by the fact that they can purchase everything online, and they don't have to leave their houses, which is a great advantage these days because like everyone is so considerate about their time. They want to save as much time as possible because it is such a valuable resource. So I guess that's the main reason why they're giving preference to this, to the online shopping.
And do you think this is a positive advantage?
Well, for sure. I guess.
Is it like positive change, the growth of online shopping?
Well, in general, yes, you can say so because like, I mean, it definitely fuels the economic growth because because it saves so much money for both like the person who is purchasing the things and for the shoppers as well. Because they don't have to like spend time on the renting and all of that. They can just like create their website online and then sell things. making it more affordable for the public, which is eventually gonna fuel the economic growth of the country. So I believe that it is a positive change overall. However, we should not forget that you can never physically touch the items that you're buying, and you can never be sure of the quality until you actually get it delivered to your home and see it. But it's going to be basically a little too late.
Okay, and do you think people will stop going to physical stores in the near future?
I think so, but it really depends on what kind of item they're purchasing. Well, if it's something not that expensive and they're not going to eventually regret, if it's not going to live up to their high expectations, if they're not going to regret it eventually, then they can probably go for online and take a risk. But when it's something so expensive and timeless, such as, for example, a piece of jewelry, if they're buying some golden bracelets or something, I guess for that kind of stuff, or some gadgets, I guess they're actually going to prefer to go and talk to the experts and then make this purchase.
And my last question, do you think people spend more money when shopping online?
I think so, because unconsciously you can spend a lot of money, because the website kind of offers you all kinds of things, and you never know if you actually need them. You can just unconsciously put them in your bucket, which is why I guess so many people all over the world kind of spend more money while shopping online compared to actually going to the store. And they're so considerate, especially when they're paying by cash. They can actually see how much money is being spent on the items. So while with online shopping, you can say the same, as you pay by the credit card. So you may not really witness the process that your money is being transferred and all of that. So yeah, I guess that's the reason why they end up spending kind of more while they shop online.
Okay, thank you. This is the end of the speaking test, and you'll soon know your result.
Thank you.
So have a nice day.
Okay.
So reviewing today's performance, firstly I should tell I was really amazed by how well she performed, and now giving score for each criterion. Let's start with fluency and coherence. Well, actually, in part one, by the end of part one, I'd been thinking of giving her 9, but at the end of part one, there were some self-repetitions, and this continued in part two, in some parts. That's why, just thinking for some time, I decided to give 8. I decided to lower her fluency score from 9 to 8. Now, moving to grammar range and accuracy. In terms of range, I think her grammar was quite, extensive, and she used different tenses skillfully. And I didn't notice a single grammar mistake or slip. For that, I wanted to give her 9 for a grammar performance. In terms of lexical resource and vocabulary, her vocabulary was quite broad, and she used words on the spot quite skillfully. So for that, I wanted to give 9 for her lexical resource performance. And in terms of pronunciation, well, actually, I was in 2 minds thinking about what score to give, because she not only pronounced the words, but also she pronounced every word with good intonation and listening. She was generally accurate throughout the speaking performance. But the only word she mispronounced was jewelry. She mispronounced it stressing W in the middle. But still, I guess just with one minor slip, lowering her down from 9 to 8 is gonna be a bit unfairness. That's why, just generally, for her fluency and coherence, I wanted to give 8. For grammar range and accuracy and lexical resource, they are 9. And for pronunciation, okay, that's also 9. So her overall speaking performance is 8.5 with 3 9 and 1 8.